him getting multiple pulls off that. So we're gonna bring out the Marnie Berserker to put out another threat that can win the game next turn. So, in this, the question is, does he have... by the way, nice to see you, Decoy. Name's Anya. This is some high-level Diamond 3-star. Best plays you're going to see right now. And, oh my god, so he just pulled what he needs to win the game. He basically said, you have to kill me this turn. And because one of those things is probably going to be invulnerable, I think that pull was what he needed to not... Yeah! Oh man, let's see, does he have invulnerable or not? Alright. So, let's, first we're gonna just do a little ping here, see if there's nothing. Alright, so now we're gonna fireball him directly, and we'll see if he has invulnerable. We can maybe have this. The ice block. Alright, so now we have to kill this guy. We might have lost by that stupid invulnerability. Alright, so we have... Exactly. So, we'll see. Does he have a way to do 7? Boom. Nope. In the last 2 cards, he had what he needed. We were so close. So close. We were beating him the majority of the game, but he found a way. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. Well, it was one of those things, if he didn't have that invulnerability secret, he would have lost that game. I did outplay him. If you turned in just recently, or if you turned in earlier, we were beating him on the board a lot of the game. And it was just one of those things where we fell to him having exactly the card he needed to delay a game 1 turn. I guess it's one of those, there's plenty of times where I've pulled it too, so if you're gonna play, that's where the best out of 5 comes in, or the best out of 3, right? So if we played best out of 5, I think I could take him, because at no point was I ever really threatened that game. He just pulled the exact card he needed, and he barely won, you know what I'm saying? So I think in another matchup, especially now that I saw exactly what his deck has, it would be even easier for me to take him out. No, definitely. Yeah, so at the high level game, really the only... And I'm going to save the Bludge Mage Thalmos. I don't like him as an early game play. Because he's just too valuable in my opinion. You put him down and then you lose him to what? The Druid power? I'd rather have him where I can get a little bit more out of him. You know, I'll be honest, there's maybe a little upsetness there. You know, I was definitely in control of that game the whole time, and he just pulled exactly what he needed at the last moment. Yes. Yes. My deck does not have a lot of taunt, right? Most of my deck is like aggressive creatures and spells. He, I believe, is the only taunt I might have. I can't 100% say for sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. With that in mind, I like having him so I can play him, and if I throw him in the deck, I might not get him when I need it. Exactly. Yeah, I don't have a lot of taunt in this deck. I don't run Mirror Image. I think Mirror Image is a waste. So, with that in mind, I have to keep him, because if I throw him back, are you gonna get him? I don't know. So he's sitting on his hands here, and Druid notoriously has a lot of removal, so we're not actually going to do much. We're just gonna keep this light pressure on and see what happens. And when you can coin and get him down on turn 3, then he almost always gives you like a 3-for-1. I mean, he's really good. Okay, so, that's unexpected. So the question is, how am I going to deal with him? I mean, if I hit well, this might answer. So if all 3 go into him, and that makes 5, and then I ping him. Alright, not quite. I could have DeLorean Mage first, which might have given us 1 more, but... Alright, so we're gonna just deal with him with the least amount. Oh, we're gonna hit him for 2. Just keep that damage going down. Because next turn we're gonna kill him with this anyway if we have to. We did run the risk that he might have some direct removal to take out our Mono Worm. But, sometimes you gotta run those risks. Okay. This is gonna be a really unique decision here. No matter what we do, we're kinda not winning out. We throw down this. So we throw down this and we can most likely block that. And then we'll just take out the Fairy Dragon, because he's annoying. And we're not really ahead yet. We're not really ahead. And yes, Tazdingo is... It's a fun saying. So he wasted a huge removal to get this 7 damage through, so I'm not really upset about that. Alright, so now we're gonna throw another one down, and we'll see if he's gonna remove him again. This might be... We might have made a mistake. We might have wanted to stop that 7 damage sooner. But it's not about... The game is not about your life total. The game is about controlling the board. The game is about saving your good cards. As you can see, he has 7 cards, I have 6 cards. We're both playing this game pretty well. And then he's probably going to power up to remove him. So yeah, he's playing this really, really strong. And we've been a little unlucky here. We have lots of removal cards that could have finished this guy off. And we just didn't get any of them. Alright, so now we have no choice. We are stuck with having to do a move we could have done earlier. And decided, you know what, let's save that fireball if we can. It's one of those, you live and you learn. I mean, I did not expect him to get through both my taunts. So I made a poor assumption. And now we're really behind in this game. Alright, so he brings out a Chillwind Yeti. That he buffs up. Oh, I have plenty of area effect spells that I'm not drawing. And I pretty much lose this turn. I mean, even if I Arcane Intellect, we need a very specific card here. Hey! Alright, that's not so bad. We bought a turn. Buying this turn is definitely nice and all, but I'd rather have more than a slim chance in none to win this game. Alright, so this is gonna be like a weird opening for us where we're going down, it seems. And that's okay. Usually I need to warm up first anyway. Before I start playing in my my best format. It's weird, but my deck works a lot on you have to make the right decision almost every single time, or else you like mess up. And I did not make the right decisions here most of this time. I've been way too passive against this druid, and against the mage he got lucky. So we'll see what happens in our third match. Hopefully we just don't get our ass kicked again. Alright, going to match 3. Yes and no. Because board presence, like, there's lots, specifically with Druid, there's lots of ways for them to buff their creatures, to make their creatures more stable, to make their creatures better. So sometimes the best thing you could do is actually negate that creature while you have before it gets buffed stronger. Make sense? So is Decoy still here, or did Decoy head out and it's just the normal crew of Rico and Zen? Okay, here we go. Alright, if we go second here, I'm gonna feel very good. I kind of play Paladin, so I think we can really kick this guy's ass. I don't need this. Don't really need this in the opening. I don't really want a Water Elemental either. I don't think I need Arcane Intellect. Alright, so we're gonna just throw it all back. Alright, we do have a coin into Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is probably as strong a play as we can do.
The light protects me.
Whoa, him getting out an early Divine Shield guy has been annoying, but the fact that we can have our Sorcerer's Apprentice and then get a second Sorcerer's Apprentice next turn, that's actually really good. Because I might have been nervous otherwise, like, oh man, I don't want to waste that, especially since he's going to easily put a damage on it, but then I'm going to have a second one out. Turn 4, you do have to worry about Consecration, so I may not throw this guy out immediately. We'll soon see. It all depends on what he does. So he decides to take his Divine Shield and attack me directly, which is about as aggressive as a play as you can make there. So I'm going to take that Divine Shield off. I'm going to do 3 direct damage, and next turn he's probably going to throw these 2 guys into this. And do a drop. If he's lucky, he has one of the drops that can Divine Shield this guy again. Alright, so he's playing a Rushdown style. To get this as a 1-drop and to play this, he's playing a heavy board minion, Rushdown style. And that's fine. There's nothing, If I just threw this down, that guy would have killed it. So what I did was actually protect my Sorcerer's Apprentice there. So we're waiting to see what the Paladin might have. Alright, the fact that he's just summoning another minion and a secret. The Paladin doesn't have a lot of great secrets. In fact, most of the secrets are pretty shite. So, one is summon a copy of what you have. And if it's that secret, we might be in slight trouble. Because he's going to get a Sorcerer's Apprentice right now. Alright, so we know it's not that. Now, I feel we have to play this here. Because we need some of that card draw. So he's probably going to want to kill this. Now, if he has a Consecration, this would be the board to consecrate. He would feel so good consecrating this. But we've also stressed him out a little bit. Because, oh wow, True Silver Champion. Oh, we didn't. Because he's going to True Silver Champion this guy most likely, and then he's going to, like, kill that. So now one of those guys is going to trade, and he's still going to have a minion on the board. Well played. So he just shut us down a little bit there. It was going all so nice. And then he had to go and mess us up pretty hard. So we're going to throw the Garabashi Berserker, because this is the only thing that can actually live through his True Silver Champion head. Hey, HJ! So right now we have a position here where he's going to want to probably True Silver him. And then attack. Oh, Equality. So he's wasting Equality to kill one guy. I always feel good when you see things like that happen, because in my mind it speaks that they don't really have much else.